I started to do a video on Facebook Live, but for some reason it got interrupted. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm way up here in the mountains. If you can look down, I'm on the edge of a cliff. It's a long ways down there. But I want to talk about God's sovereignty and human responsibility. A lot of people have been talking about that, well, God's got all this here in America. He's got it all under control. And he does. But that doesn't negate our responsibility. God chose to co-labor with us in accomplishing his will on earth. And let me show you how that kind of works. Here I'm at the edge of a cliff. Okay? Now God is in control. But if I put myself in a situation where I get too close to the edge, then I could fall off and I have negated my human responsibility and I have not exercised any common sense. Okay, so God gave us a lot of leading when he gave us sanctified common sense. We're in a crisis here in America, and yeah, God's in control. But that doesn't negate our responsibility to do his will. Here's a problem though. A lot of people don't know what to do. I'm going to show you what to do and how you can go about doing it. You want to be used to God right now? You're feeling this desperation in your heart? You feel this need to turn this country around? And you're saying to God, God, use me. Well, really, that's what God needs. You see, because God doesn't reveal his will to curiosity seekers. You know, God, show me what you want me to do, and then I'll let you know if I'm going to do it. You know, it doesn't work that way. You know, you ask him, God, whatever you have for me, I'm willing to do, even if it costs me my life. And that is the person that God is going to use to turn this situation around. The person that says, no matter what it is, no matter what it takes, Lord, I'm willing to do whatever you ask me to do. And but that's what we need today. We need men and women that will come to God in prayer by faith and say, Lord, use me. Don't use somebody else, use me. Show me what you need me to do. But first you need to get your heart right. And you need to say to God, God, whatever it is, I'm willing to do. You don't want to be like Biden and many of his cronies up there in the White House that are doing so much evil. The only thing they're ever going to hear from the Lord is, you workers of iniquity, depart from me, I never knew you. They're not getting any wisdom and knowledge from God. We need to be the ones and the spokesmen that need to stand up to evil for righteousness' sake. Not because of a political deal, but because we need to honor God and give him his rightful place in our society. Not just in the United States, but throughout the world. Jesus says, all authority on heaven and earth was given to me. And I'm telling you, go into all the world and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them, identifying them in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Then he gives us this wonderful promise. He says, and I am with you always. What can man do to you if God is for you? But you need to come to the point in your life where you're willing to say, God, whatever it is you want me to do, I'm going to do it. Thank you.